Oh, it's yourself. Andy, Andy, the main man. Take a seat. We've got loads to discuss this week. First of all, I wanted to start discussing Rockstar and the current DLC that we're currently playing. What's your feelings on this?
Well, let's start off with the whole fact that when you walk into a session, people start up an MC. That takes us back to the days of Red Dead Redemption. If you
Mm-hmm.
remember back in the days, as soon as you joined a session, there was people joining up as posses. This MC DLC reminds me of the days. What do you think?
Absolutely. I remember back in the day when we played Red Dead, you could have, I think it was 8 in a posse at the one time.
Yes.
On horses, obviously, because it's the Wild West. Horses, motorbikes. I see where they're definitely going with it.
Yep. Right, so let's talk about positives of this DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm led to believe that you've been fortunate enough and lucky enough to purchase a business in the current DLC. Tell us a wee bit about that.
Well, that's right. What we done was we saved up enough money, bought a clubhouse, and then once you buy the clubhouse, you can then go onto the computer and start up your own business. And the first business we have currently got is a meth lab, which is a fantastic way to make money. You basically buy the meth lab, buy the equipment, then you need to hire staff. However, your meth lab is susceptible to attacks from the police, raids from the police, or attacks from rival biker clubs. Once you get enough meth produced in the meth lab, you can then take that meth and sell it on to rival gangs or whatever they would be, drug dealers in the city or up at Sandy Shores, and make a tidy wee profit of it. There is 4 businesses you can currently buy, ranging from the one we've got, Meth Lab, a cocaine factory, a money laundering facility, and a weed producing plant empire factory type thing. So you can have one of each of the 4, so there's possibility you could have 4 businesses on the go at the one time. And I would imagine if you'd the top range stuff and all the best of gear, the possibilities are you could make millions out of this. But there is downsides. And
Yes, I was going to ask you about downsides.
yes,
Now, could you tell us what the downfalls, the downsides of owning a business
well,
is for
if
us?
say for example our meth lab is at full capacity, you can take no more meth, you need to move it on. So you hire a crew, which is your regular crew, which would be yourself, Bushy, Lauren, whoever, another 2 or whatever. Being vice president, being sergeant at arms or enforcer, straight away they're in the crew, they're in your biker club. You take the product and sell the product on. Now, the total value of that product, let's just say for example, it's a full stock, so you're talking a million, right? So if I ship something for a million, that £1 million goes straight into my bank account. There is no way for me to possibly split that evenly. If there's 4 of us, ideally, as leader, I would want to put 25% to me, 25 to you, 25 to Bushy, 25 to Lorne. Everyone's a winner. We all get 250,000. That does not work. I get the million. Yous would get between 5, 10, maybe 15,000. I really don't see how that's fair. That must work out at about 0.01% or something of the actual take home in your wallet money.
Yes, that to me seems real unfair. And if you're out there or I'm out there doing that with other public users of GTA, then we wouldn't want to do that for them because we don't get a fair share of the cut.
Exactly.
So, Bremer, let's have a wee talk about the lack of action and the dormant state of Rockstar. What do you think about the lack of games that they're bringing to us?
Well, as you know, Rockstar generally release, or at least release a trailer once every year. So every year there's a new game comes out from Rockstar, which, personally speaking, is my favourite developer of games out them all, is Rockstar. However, it seems to have been, since GTA Online came out 3 years ago, that's been it. There's been nothing. And funnily enough, that coincides with the release of Shark Cards. Now, I'm not calling Rockstar Games anywhere near EA Sports or Activision money grabbing whores, but it just smarts a bit the fact that it's been out for 3 years now. We've not even heard a sniff about a new Red Dead Redemption, a new Max Payne, or even a remastered of an old classic like Bully or Red Dead Redemption. It smarts a bit that it's all about the microtransactions, which is not a microtransaction, but it is shark cards. I think that's just, they've seen the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and it's all about the shark cards now. They're not really.
Yes. And as you know, with EA Sports, as you mentioned there, they've got the Ultimate Team. Now, do you think Rockstar are going to go down the lines of shark cards are going to be the main key to any Rockstar developments in the future?
Well, I severely hope not, because as you know, you were there as well with me, that experienced the magnificent journey that was Red Dead Redemption. And what they did there was,
Yes.
you had to pay for the DLC, but the DLC was top-notch quality. There was 4 DLCs they released. Now, you had to pay for them, maybe, I don't know what it is in America, but it was like £10, $12.99 for the DLCs, but they were top-notch DLCs which enhanced your experience in Red Dead Redemption. Whereas now they're just bringing out, don't get me wrong, some of these DLCs are really good. I like this Bikers DLC, but it's just a carbon copy of the CEO DLC that they released, except we're wearing leathers, we're not driving fancy cars, we're driving 13 new motorbikes.
Yes. You know, there was that mission we done last night, for example, right? Where we walked into Tequila and it was a fist fight in the club. Knowing anybody out there listening to this that knows the TTSC knows that we love a melee fight, a fist fight, and finding a mission that is a fist fight, a melee fight, was just paradise for us.
Oh,
We loved that last night.
I remember thinking back on it, and when it said, go into the bar, deal with these, blah, 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 and as soon as you walked in, me and you were squealing like wee lassies going, it's a fist fight! There's no guns! I couldn't have been happier. I was over the moon. That was probably one of my favourite missions out of everything in GTA, heists included. That was right up there. Just a square go in a pub. Me, you and Bushy, who shat it by the way, just bare knuckles fighting. It was brilliant. I loved it.
I would maybe even go as far to say that that was my favourite Rockstar mission ever. And
Oofed.
the fact of the matter is, it was only stealing supplies
It wasn't even a main mission.
for the new meth lab that we own. So it wasn't a mission, it wasn't actually a real mission. So we'll never ever know if we'll come across that mission again. However, Rockstar, if you're listening to this, let's talk TTSC, please, by all means, put in some more melee missions like that.
Oh,
because
please.
That
Aye. Oh, can you imagine? Square go in Bahama Mamas. Running into Bahama Mamas,
Exactly.
through a teeny boppers, and you've got to leather them all. Oh,
And if you think
been
about
heaven.
Rockstar, right? Think about Rockstar being Dundee in Scotland, right? Now, in Scotland, a punch up in a pub is
It's a good
I
night
think-
out.
it is exactly. So that one mission, I could probably guarantee you came from fucking Dundee in Scotland, right? So I want to see more of that. I want to see more initiatives like that. Maybe not just in GTA, but expand it into new games. because that kind of thing is what excites us gamers. It excites the real Rockstar people within Handy Andy 1868 and Bremer 72. It gets us fucking going. It is the game that we love to play, and that is Rockstar. Not Rockstar as in shark cards, it is Rockstar as in Bully, Red Dead Redemption, Max Payne, and GTA. That's Rockstar.
Absolutely.
Right, so Bremer, is there any events upcoming that you would like to highlight to the troops?
Well, there's no events to speak of as such. However, Rockstar, if you happen to see this anytime in your near future, I'd just like to say TTSE are ready for a rematch. Burns Night 2017, any game you fancy, preferably GTA, deathmatch, whatever it may be, come ahead, you cunts.